tonight. I can't tell you how proud I am of every single person in this room. And most importantly, I'm proud of the humanity that we bring when we come together on an evening like this.
Most of all, this is a moment to celebrate the extraordinary community that's in this room tonight. We could not do this work without all of you.
It was wonderful to find a group of people who are committed to education policy and to making the objective of an excellent education for every student a reality.
Knowing that so many of us are working towards making sure that we're ending the opportunity gap for students is really inspiring. Hearing people from a variety of backgrounds all so passionate about the work that we are doing for students was really inspiring, and why I come to these events.
My message to all those folks from Prince George's, where I live, to Alexandria, where I work, is that we are with you. This is not work that you are doing by yourselves. You are doing this work in concert with all of us. And we're doing it with you because the students who you touch, the families who you impact are important to all of us.
Because the student at the bottom of the waiting list of the lottery, the one that's several years behind in reading, and the one that's suspended time after time again, one day is just too far away.
And they also deserve an educational system in this region that will not rest until the day that each child has a truly excellent education that will change their lives and the lives of their communities.
Education is the one thing that can truly never be taken away from you. No matter where you are in life, anything that you can hold on to, you don't know what's guaranteed. But if you can educate somebody, they'll have that with them for the rest of their lives.
Potential is distributed equally across all lines of difference, but the opportunity to meet that potential is not. And I want it to be part of the collective, all of you, who could one day declare victory and say we are actually living into the promise that we make to every person in this country that they ought to have access to the American dream.
My students deserve a real college acceptance letter. They deserve to walk across that stage. And they can do it, but they need teachers and schools and an education system that opens the door. And that's what Teach for America is fighting for, and that's why your support tonight means so much.
So the entire evening was just wonderful, but I think the highlight was the three Teach for America core members that spoke, and just hearing the impact that they've made through their service in the classroom, the passion they have to serve young people, and just the bright future that these youth have because of the education that they've provided them.
You know, for me, the highlight was listening to the young people, our core members, who have just great stories, inspiring stories from the classroom. That's all what TFA DC is about.
I think the high point for tonight for me was just the collective energy. I think the energy that the core members and the alums brought to the audience, but the genuine enthusiasm that people that were in attendance felt for the mission and what we're about as Teach for America.
As a TFA board member and former resident of Alexandria, I'm so excited to see that we are launching in Alexandria, seeing the results in Prince George's County and DC, that in a matter of time, Alexandria will be transformed because of Teach for America's reach and impact.
I got to work in the community where I grew up. The fact that I grew up in the same community, I went to the neighborhood high school and the neighborhood middle school, and I now get to teach the same kids that will be going to the same high school that I got to go to. So I think that's just such an exciting opportunity to be able to serve that community.
We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're principals, we're school founders, and we're doing this work to make sure that all of our kids have what they need every single day.
Tonight, you've heard many of the stories of the Teach for America experience and the power of possibilities when people come together. These leaders demonstrated that this work takes many different people from many different racial, socioeconomic, and professional backgrounds, working arm in arm with unwavering commitment to the vision that one day, all children in this nation will attain an excellent education.